Hey, what's good YouTube? This is SaberWolf94. Got another game today as part of the fire challenge. I think this has to be the third one, or yeah, I think it's the third one. Using the deck that I've been using, bunch of fire Pokemon, Camerupts. Well, the Camerupts, the Team Magma Camerupts, getting the energy and moving it around and stuff, along with Flareons. Okay, so my opponent flips the coin. I lose the coin flip, so he's gonna choose to play first, obviously. And I open, I guess it's a decent, well, I guess it's decent. Entei can't really do much damage if they don't have a bench, but, he's a good basic Pokemon to open with, I think. Okay, so I have the Battle Compressor, which that means we'll be able to use it early, set up fire and stuff. And my opponent starts with a Talonflame, which is very good, as I've mentioned in previous videos. This Pokemon, if you start with it early, depending on your deck, is very good. You get to add cards and do good damage for 1 energy. Plus, stat-wise, is a very good Pokemon all around. So, he uses Trainer's Mail, getting the supporter, uh, Professor Birch, and he also put down the Stadium, which is actually going to be useful for me as Scorched Earth. Discarding fire to draw cards. He's also going to be using a fire-themed deck, as you'll see pretty shortly. But he uses a Juniper, discarding a lot of cards actually, and he reveals the Houndoom Spirit Link. So I'm guessing, okay, he's going to use Houndoom, and he does. This Pokemon is actually kind of good. I never got the chance to use it myself, but I know it's good. I did want to use it, but it's just getting the cards the problem. So we play Battle Compressor here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of, well, Mime. I'm thinking there's no way he's going to use it, stuff that Snipe and stuff if he's using Houndoom. And I'm pretty sure 2 fire energies. Oh, right, and a Scorched Earth actually. Since you put that Stadium down, I don't need my own Scorched Earth, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then the deck. That Scorched Earth is probably going to stick around since we use the same Stadium. I don't believe I run anything else besides the Skyra Bridge, which I'm not going to use right now. And I used his own Scorched Earth from, to discard and draw. So I didn't really have to use Battle Compressor to throw fire energy. Well, that much fire energy, that many. So I decided, okay, you know what? Let's just put the fire energy to Flareon EX, or yeah. And since I'm not going to play a supporter this turn, well, I did put down the Scour Bridge. Okay, I suppose since I drew and I set up my fire energies, having 2 over there, I'm thinking that's good enough for now. And since he doesn't have much of a bench and I don't either, I decided it's going to be a waste to use Chorus. So let's just use Blacksmith now that we can. It's an excellent opportunity. Set up Entei and start doing damage. Unfortunately, since he doesn't have a bench, I'm only going to do 40 for 2. I suppose even if I did 60, it would still not be a 2-shot kill, but he plays the Scorched Earth down again, so at this point it's going to be the Stadium that sticks around, fire-themed, as our decks, and we'll both be able to use it. He uses Blacksmith himself, so he's going to be able to instantly power up Houndoom, but he chooses to still attack with Talonflame. I suppose that's not that bad. Get his setup going. Waiting for him to add the cards. And he has a pretty big hand actually. So I draw Super Rod. Not very good. Not exactly what I need right now. And I'm still thinking, well, I can use a chorus, draw 3 cards, and maybe pull another supporter. But then I decided, you know what, let's still just keep him around. He's in a slow position himself, he's not really doing much. So let me just attack as I am. here. So I think what I do is, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, let me activate Flash Fire and bring an energy to my guy. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to save the energy, thinking that, okay, you know what, if he puts out Houndoom, Mega Evolves, and kills my Entei, I'm going to lose the 2 energy, and, you know, it's not really worth doing 40 damage to the Eternal Flame, since I'm not going to kill it. So I decided, let me save the energy, not attack, spread it around to Reshiram and uh, Flareon, since, you know, if I need to attack with Flareon, I can use its ability to get the fire energy back from Reshiram. So I decided to, let's spread it around in case, you know, Lysander shenanigans or whatever happens. Uh, I'm not going to attack anyway, so let's have it spread. It's good when you can take advantage of situations like this, since I can easily get the fire energy back. You know, there's no reason to have them all to Flareon if I'm not going to attack. The problem is here is that Entei is stuck. I need him to either die or I need to get a switching card uh, for me to get another attacker out. And my opponent is taking quite a while to make a move. Um, he has a pretty big hand and he completely passes. He didn't do anything and I did not understand why. Pretty weird stuff. With such a big hand, why not do anything and just pass? And I'm forced to pass here as well since I drew a Fiery Torch, another card I cannot use. So this is a pretty slow, weird, I guess, starting game. I'm looking at my discard pile here. There's no fire energy. There's nothing really I can work with. Like I said, we do have the chorus, but I still decided on, you know, let's keep him around. There's no reason to use him yet. And he has, let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in his hand and not doing much. So he's still taking a while here to make a move. He could have easily just used Houndoom EX and just either started to discard cards from my deck or attack. And he puts down another Houndoom EX full art, very beautiful card. And he Mega Evolves, so I'm thinking, yeah, I did the right move. But he pulls with Lysander, so now he's gonna do 160 damage. Doesn't really matter at all because he didn't get the kill, and that is the important thing. So that means that I'll get my attack off and soften the Houndoom up. Well, he got rid of his energies without getting the one-shot kill. So that's actually good. I mean, I will lose Flareon EX, but yeah. So we draw the Juniper, and I'm finally going to play a supporter. It's about time I did. In the end, we didn't get to utilize Chorus, but oh well. I guess it's comes with the risk. So I'm going to use an Ultra Ball here. Discard the Startling Megaphone. I'm sure that's not going to be a very useful card since he only has the Spirit Links up. And I believe I discarded the Fury Belt. I suppose I didn't want to get rid of the Fire Energy. And we're going to search Camerupt so we can start grabbing energies from the discard pile. I cannot evolve him, but, you know, we can do that next turn. And now I'm pretty sure I debate whether to attach the energy or use Scorched Earth. I decide to go with the Scorched Earth, I think, thinking that, you know, maybe I'll draw another one. And we can just draw cards and attach an energy too. But, oh, I suppose not. We just attach the energy. So I'm going to start powering up Camerupt DX. It's going to be pretty good. And Blaze Ball. 100 damage. Okay, so the thing is, it's gonna need like a blacksmith or just, I don't know, I guess something if he wants to attack again with uh, Houndoom, since he didn't have a special fire energy on him, or what's it called, blaze energy or whatever. So what it does, I guess, is a decent little move. Retreats the Mega Houndoom EX and brings out Talonflame. He can easily attack with 40 damage and get the kill, while at the same time, you know, add more cards to his deck. So he's still debating on which cards to get. And I'm also thinking like which guy I'm going to promote. Uh, it's possibly going to be Reshiram, since it makes sense. Camerupt isn't ready. Okay, so he has the two card prize lead, and I get my Camerupt out, and it's about time we start grabbing energies here. But first, Juniper discarding the VS Seeker. That could have been useful, but there's not much choice here. So I decide, hey, you know what? Get a bunch of useful stuff. Let's get more fire energy, grab all the fire energy from my deck to my hand so I can, you know, not miss a beat attaching them and using Scorched Earth too. Use Trainer's Mail, a gold Trainer's Mail. And what do I get? I believe I get, well, I might even get Computer Search actually. I think that's what I get, yeah. So Computer Search is going to be pretty good. Burning Draft. We use that, get our energies down. Put the Fighting Fury belt on, well, first discard an energy and draw. So I drew like a bunch of stuff that I could actually use. Nest Ball, get another Numble. We're going to need those Camerups pretty soon. And I'm trying to remember what I did here. Well, obviously, I attached Double Colorless to Reshiram. It's an easy thing to do, you know, attach the energy and I can instantly attack for 30 damage. And if he still wants to attack doing only 40 against something like Reshiram, then I'm really going to build my attack up. And I didn't use the Computer Search. I'm basically setting up for a big Camerupt attack. You know, I have the energy switch, I have the Computer Search. All we need is like a switching card, a bunch of, you know, I guess maybe a blacksmith via Seeker or something. But, okay. So I kept the other Fighting Fury belt. There's no reason to put both of them down. Just in case he plays something like Starting Megaphone or Field Blower. So he blacksmiths again, setting up that guy, Mega Houndoom EX, and he's gonna make a pretty big, well, not a great move in my opinion, using Mega Houndoom EX. He's gonna do 160 damage, discarding everything. But, you know, Reshiram with the Fighting Fury belt has exactly 10 HP left, so I'm doing like maximum damage here. Of course, Reshiram is gonna die, but the trade-off is very good. I'm gonna get rid of his Mega Houndoom EX here. So I think I still really don't use the Computer Search with discard energies, drawing cards. And I could use Kukui here. And I think I do actually, just so I can draw more, since this year he's the only supporter we can use. But maybe I don't, because with all this damage, Outrage is going to do more than enough to kill Mega Houndoom. I mean, seriously. So he doesn't have much actually around. He just has one fire energy in the Talonflame here. So yeah, I think I'm thinking of the best course of action, making my moves here. And I still don't attach the energy to the Fighting Fury belt to Camerupt, but we do get our double prize here, 2 Camerupts. So I should have everybody. Naturally, he's going to send out Talonflame here. And once again, get the easy kill. But he has so many cards in his hand. I don't understand what he's doing. Ho-Ho EX is actually set up. He played this guy, I think it was last turn. I didn't mention it. And attached double colorless energy. So the good thing is now is that Talonflame has exactly 70 HP, which means I can use the regular Camerupt and get a kill if I wanted to. It has 2 energy on it. I just need to attach a fire energy with his effect, and I'm good to go. And we can actually, that means not promote our big attacker and still get the kill. So this is naturally what I'm going to do here. Since we're going smoothly back and forth here. Um, I'm keeping up nicely, but oh wow. Okay, interesting. So I send out camera up DX. Alright, I know why I did that. The reason why I did that is because I'm gonna use computer search for a Lysander play here. So we use the last Professor's Letter, grab the fire energy, and it refuses to cooperate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach the burning energy. Yeah, I think it's burning energy, not blaze energy. And with energy switch, along with the Camrupts, I'm gonna be able to use big fire attacks with Camerupt. Explosive Jet is going to be pretty strong. So we have a lot of fire energy on our Camerupts. Put the Fighting Fury belt down now, it's about time. And computer search. Discarding the Starling Megaphone and the other Camerupt. I thought that I'm not going to need any more. And that was right. You know, and what we get is naturally the Lysander. So with this, I can grab well, Ho-Ho and get an easy kill before he manages to do anything. That thing, he could have been threatening with its big 180 attack, but I'm going to easily get rid of it. So naturally, we're going to get rid of the burning energy since we're going to get it back, and all the fire energy is attached to the Camerupts. Leaving the fire energy for Camerupt so I can attack next turn. So we get our 2 prizes, and I'm in a position where, you know, if he promotes the Houndoom, I'm going to kill it and win. And this was an easy game for me at this point, you know. But I decided, instead of winning, let me just do some fun stuff, as you'll see. This is the fire challenge after all, so we want to do a lot of fire damage, so we could get the 2 packs. So he gets Lysander himself, and uses Super Rod, recycling Ho-Ho and fire energies. And he has an enormous hand, I don't know what he's doing with it. And if you think about it, I have the VS Seeker here, so that means that I can easily Lysander once again, but he brings out the camera up with his own Lysander, so I need a switching card. Attaches a burning energy to Houndoom and just uses more Arrow Blitz, adding more cards to his never-ending hand. Check his discard pile here for a bit. Has some really important resources over there, and I have a useless ends. Cuckoo isn't going to give me many cards, and at least we have Scorched Earth, so we can draw cards this way. So I hit the Float Stone, which is basically all I need here. Use Burning Draft to get a bunch of fire energy. put the Flareon down, I'm pretty sure. So I did a pretty crazy move here, discarding all the energies for no apparent reason to Camerupt and doing shitloads of damage, like 300 something, uh, 308. And that was actually a stupid move because, you know, I could have done that and won if only we just used VS Seeker and get the Lysander and just did that on Houndoom, but I guess I wasn't thinking, or maybe I thought, you know what, let's just have some fun. But I'm pretty sure, you know, I did know that, okay, if I do this on Tunnel Flame, I'm not going to win. It's only going to give one prize. So it wasn't that like I made a mistake in that department. So he does some weird moves here. Don't really know what he's doing. Um, uses the Lysander, uses the VS Seeker to grab another Lysander and get the Entei out. So what he's going to do is going to try to mill me to death now, which was actually a good move on his part. It is going to work. Um, I'm thinking, okay, all I have to do is just attach fire energies to Camerupt and just attack until I win, sort of thing. Since I'm low on resources, I can't use a reliable attacker like, what's it called, Flareon EX. I don't have ways to move the energy besides his effect, and that's kind of slow. So I use Switch, bringing out our Camerupt, and my strategy is pretty much just use the first attack, tumbling attack, and just hope I flip heads until I kill him. I use N to try to put cards in my deck before he mills me out, but yeah, it's not really gonna work. I also get Tails too, which sucks. Only doing 40 damage here. And that's basically gonna be it. I could have won, and I decided to, you know, just use up all my energies just so we can do fire damage for the challenge. But like I've said, well, what I should have done is use the VS Seeker. I'm not sure if I forgot or if I did it on purpose. Uh, I will admit I was getting kind of cocky. I was getting, okay, this game is mine. Let's just have fun, you know. There's practically nothing he can do against me. And admittedly, I don't think this guy was a very good player, or I don't really know what he was doing. He was doing some pretty weird stuff. Having big hands and not using the cards in it. I don't know what, but yeah. Just gonna use Burning Draft. I think this is the last turn I get to do this. Use Flash Fire 2 just cause. Use another N. Otherwise we're gonna deck out. Yeah, I was forced to do it even though I do deck out anyway. Not really gonna make a difference here. So tumbling attack. We'll get heads this time. So we're gonna do 70 damage. Still not good. And he goes well played. He knows he's gonna win. It should have been my game, but yeah, that's what you get when you get cocky. So this was a pretty good game. I managed to do a lot of fire damage, and we were pretty close to getting the packs. Uh, hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's more of a fun game, if nothing else. And what's up? That's what's up. Hey, what's good, YouTube? This is Saberwolf94. Got another game today.